as well get to him here. He's number 5 on our list. He took a visit to Kansas. He just got back today from a visit to Florida. He's visited St. John's, and it feels like it's down to those 3. Correct me if I'm wrong, Goodman. What do you have on Xaivian Lee?
Yeah, my sources say that it's probably a 2-horse race here. I think Kansas is in 3rd place right now. It's between St. John's and Florida. And if I'm a betting man, Rob, which I'm not a betting – well, I am, but just, in certain things. I actually won a little bit of money on the Masters, believe it or not. If I'm a betting man, I think Xaivian Lee ends up in Gainesville with the defending national champion Florida Gators. I really do. I think they have the best shot for him right now. I think this is going to be done in the next day or so. So I think, again, that would be huge for Florida because, Florida is still – their front court should be in pretty good shape. Alex Condon obviously is going to test the draft waters. If I'm him, of course he should come back. His stock couldn't have been lower in the NCAA tournament. He was so good through most of the regular season. But, man, it's hard to get that taste out of your mouth if you're an NBA guy watching him in the NCAA tournament because he was bad in almost every game. So Alex Condon comes back. Thomas Houck comes back. Micah Hanlogton comes back. Their front court, I don't know how they're going to fit, because they don't have a 3 there. They don't really have a 3-man there. They're going to have to figure that part out. But, to me, if you can add Xaivian Lee to that, and you got Aberdeen coming back. They'll add one more guard probably to that or one more wing if they can. I think then you got to –
They have to get another wing. They got to get another wing, right?
Yeah,
you're probably – I think right now you're 3 perimeter players short if you're Florida because the Clavsar kid can eat up some minutes, and you still got that what's his name? Don't they have a couple of freshmen signed who I think could probably eat up some minutes as well? Yep. But I think you need Xaivian Lee would be a big one because of how good he is. Finding a way to get another wing on the roster just to be able to have that 3 guy, even if it's just a floor spacer, wouldn't matter. And then
we got Chinyella back. Big Ruben's back too. I mean, their front court is friggin' loaded. Yeah.
One of my hot takes is that Thomas Houck is going to end up being an All-American next year. I think he's the guy that takes the real leap next season because of his shooting ability. Yeah. Yeah, like that. That's a good take, right?
Well, yeah, I don't know how because of the minutes. I don't know how he's going to put up like crazy numbers because there's too many mouths to feed on that front line.
I think he ends up winning out a lot of the minutes at the 4 and plays like 25, 28 minutes a game, and it ends up being one of Hanlogden or Ruben Chinyelu who sees his their minutes cut at the 5 spot. Because I think that Condon is more of a 5/4. Chinyelu is a 5. Hanlogden's a 5. So I think that what happens is you see a lot more Condon Houck lineups put together there. So Xaivian Lee at Florida would be a lot of fun. All I'm saying, if there's anybody from the Florida staff paying attention, the only thing that I'm saying is that the last time we had a point guard picking between St. John's and Florida commit on the field of 68, not only did he pick Florida, but within 2 years, he was a first-team All-American, and he won a national title. That's all I'm saying, Jeff. That's all I'm saying.
If our incredible producer, Dagan Hughes, was ready for this moment, imagine if he could have run that commitment right now of Walter Clayton Jr. on the field.
I didn't think about it until this. I didn't think about that until this very moment. All right.